game. That's all I'm saying.
This is a 6 Silas support game. Instead, we're going to LEC.
Okay. Okay, Fleshy, I wasn't familiar with your game. I like this. Securing, because we said early, right?
Yeah. Or excuse me, KC are clearly able to force that wave in, which means that Yike can feel pretty good about the bot half of his jungle. And since he started on the top side, this first clear trade should be good. Is Nako now committing for a bit more. Flash in, auto to finish it. Well played from Nako to find the...
He's gonna see now that his chickens are gone.
Yeah.
He's trying to sneak this, but it's very risky.
Ooh. Fleshy committing a bit onto the clone there.
He wasn't spotted though.
Ooh, heal to try and
Yike is looking for him.
Fleshy gonna have to come right back down. Yike now going all in onto Linsis. Call the pack, not there. Linsis nowhere to go. Cannot get over the wall, and Yike gonna grab the kill. Yike already with a bit of a lead. And you can see Kalis pulling a little bit ahead in bot lane. A lot of that is just the additional gold from Cole, as he's been stacking that one up nicely. But the Lucian, early Lucian, not getting them lane control. The late Elise not getting them kill pressure. And none of the picks that Vitality have gone for here have really given them a sure that he can get around a lot of those spells.
Can they dive? There's barely any armor items, but it's still at the end of the day, Exante.
Sidestep on Q3 is good. Yike just going for a bit of poke here. Trap there. Ensures the Q lineup. Auto to follow. They just want to chip Nako down. Again, he loses a lot of HP when he goes all out, so getting him as low as possible is nice, but he will be able to heal back up in a lot of circumstances. Nako just going to respect this and back away. In the meantime, Drake does go down for Vitality. But remember that 3 of the grubbies went in favor of KC, and now Kalist is, well, making good use of them just to slowly burn down that tower.
And then Kana is here on the wave, can just equalize it.
Yep, plus he's got nowhere to go. Takes a ton of damage.
Yeah,
we'll finally reset. Kana can't afford to get over eager, but he does. That's the ulti now going, and he still wants to kill Fleshy, and he still manages to kill Fleshy.
And here's Yike. Really almost a W cooldown.
Exhaust is there. Call the pack is there to let for a bit longer, but Yike manages to get 2. Turning it away. Now queuing over the wall, flashing from Kaza. Kaza doesn't quite have the range. Dashing out, double auto to get it done.
And it's a scrappy by the...
Let's see what KC can do as they set up here on the top side. Vitality looks like they're just going to respect it back away from the tower. So first tower, very likely to just go in favor of KC. You can see Karzi in the minimap is pushing bottom lane, but Kalist had the grubs, already knocked it down a little bit too quickly, so that additional gold going to go KC's way.
I mean, this Cassandra is just going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. It's going to reach a point eventually where I don't know if KC has the damage to deal with him. In the end, Cassandra is not really a tank. He's more of a warden slash bruiser. Like, when he gets accelerated early, he gets so much more damage from offensive stats. The fact that he can just buy tanky stats and get damage from them means it's actually such a heavy snowball champion now. Wise looks for the player on flashing.
Lockdown on there. Fleshy can buy a couple of seconds by jumping up in the air, but he doesn't even have time to do so. Another TP coming in, extending the play. Nako wants to make the difference, but in the midst of 5 people, I don't think he's strong enough. Ulti going all out, immediately going to get interrupted by the Vault Breaker. Does not have enough stats to find his way through that one.
I don't think they spotted him. He queued over the wall.
Equalizer, Lynch is starting to back up. Forced to use the call to pack. Yike caught on the wrong side of the wall, trying to make it out. The Drake still going in his favor. Ulti from Kalis going to get body blocked by Karzi. The KC grabbing the Drake.
You do not win early game, you perish and suffer in all eternities in the 7th hell, at least. And you just end up being completely useless.
I like the callback to the Dante Virgil thing earlier. Now we'll see if Yike can steal this. This time, Linsis manages to get it. Of course, a little bit messy from KC there. Nako's now set to take over, finds that Realm Warp out. So good job caster cursing. I really appreciate that, Ben. Vitality appreciate you too, as the gold lead starts to shrink, and the Herald has now been summoned.
I mean, that was an odd play. That was just strange.
That it
was like half of KC really wanted to fight, and half of KC was like, we're giving this Rift Herald, right?
Well, it's all falling apart for KC. Flash forward, Realm Warp. Yep, no. Excuse me, not Realm Warp. The follow up there. Linsis has now killed Yehu in the mean. Okay, what the hell is happening?
Ah!
I was lulled into a false sense of security. Nothing. I thought we were calmly playing a normal game. And then the Rift Herald got picked up by Vitality in the chaos, as they also picked up a few more kills, a shutdown, and everything.
Now, will this play matter?
Yes, it should. Nako. He will not yield!
Oh! He tried to get the angle for the wall there, trying to be fancy with it. I respect the attempt. But it's a good pick by Case. Don't care about dragons this game. Fleshy and Lindsay here looking for Yehu, who doesn't have the Realm Warp. As a TP.
Oh, the cocoon! We said he didn't matter! We said he didn't matter, but he can do that one play!
But that was so sick.
Around the minion wave, into the cocoon.
Wow, beautiful. I mean, Casey will still end up getting the dragon, but look at Vitality. Look how they're posturing. They're already starting the Baron.
Oh my gosh.
TP coming in here from the Nivea.
They're just full committing.
Full sending it. Kana has TP. Has the equalizer. Yike is now in here. We talked about smite battles.
Okay, king of the 50-50. You praised him. Is it a cast or curse? Already forced to move back. Ball breaker long cooldown. They've zoned him away completely. They're just going to get the objective. There's no one nearby.
It's just a play.
What?
It's just a play. And now Busio's dead.
Going in, zoning Busio off. Just on the way too. Busio also down. They get Baron, they get kills. They're 1,000 gold ahead. This game started so bad.
Vitality heard our smack talking and they just woke up. Right now, Naknako is such a behemoth in this game. That pick by Fleshy and Linsa.
Maybe that is enough for Vitality to shift things in their favor. Fleshy? Oh, baited it into a false sense of security.
He still has repel.
Nope, he doesn't have enough time. The rest of the team, though, now on the collapse. Kana exhausted, but goes golden. Knock off the side, zoning a lot of people. Kana getting as much damage down as he possibly can, but that's the reset coming in for Linsis. Thus far, 1-for-1. Support for top laner, though. A pretty good deal for Vitality.
Here, and then it is pushing.
Yeah, and again, you're still just delaying the Baron. Flash and Busio delaying the recall now from Nako. They're just trying to fight. They have to keep an additional kill, so the effective gold has shrank against them, but now at least they should be set to grab this tier 2. Nako not going to commit any further. Electro Harpoon connecting, that's going to be big. Unstoppable now, dash over the wall with the footwork, blast cone out to safety. As Karzi's now in trouble in the mid lane, wants to make a difference against Yike. Yehu on the way in, Coling is good though. Karzi clean movement, but Busio is here to punish. Lockdown is there, and a shutdown for Yehu.
I love whatever is wrong with Karzi. The fact that he sees 4 people going for him and he
not
goes
the
for that.
glizzies. They've lived! Protect those hot dogs. Literally, in this case, it's burning. Flash cocoon from Fleshy. That one wasn't as crazy, bro. That was just a normal one.
Hey, I am impressed with any of these.
Understand them at all. Hard to say.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, the problem is, Finn, we keep trying to regain control of this game. And like a bucking bronco, it just refuses. Every time we try to explain.
I mean, you just gotta see he's going through bot side, leaving Rise on mid with the Realm Warp. Probably gonna look to do equalizer if they want to look for the steal, but Yike will just leave. They're not gonna go for it. They're not gonna risk it just for the second break of Vitality. It's gonna be a wall from a Navia or something like that.
Yeah, and look, Fiesta has had some good walls, but it's a tough ask because now they're just immediately getting engaged on Kana, instantaneous fall. Fleshy in trouble as Glitz just 2 autos him down in the mid lane. They get caught at the same time. I take it back. Casey don't need a team fight. They're just gonna pick him off left and right.
That was beautiful by Yike. He did such a cool mechanic there. I'd like to see it later, but now we still are fighting here. Kana in the back and torching them.
Fiesta running.
It's gritting the Glizzy.
They are burning the Glizzy.
Yeah.
The Glizzy will survive. The Baron, however, doesn't look like it will.
But Nako will not yield. He will TP back in here and try to hold this. Look at that shield.
It's true.
Gonna have to walk around the traps. Linsas
Find Showmaker. Get the copy pasta ready. Knock, it's his time to shine. 7K on the objective. And getting lower. KC not certain if they want to commit to this. They don't have control over Linces. Kana forced to go golden. In goes Knock-Knocko. Snipes enemy top laner. Now he absolutely will not yield. Oh, it's montage time. 2.3K. Lower and lower. They get the Baron. Are you kidding me? KC cannot handle Knock-Knocko. In goes Linces to try and finish off. Yike is going to get the reset. Immediately going to ult back on Glitz. Are you kidding me? Glitz running. Will finally find the kill. The shutdown is there, but the Baron once again to Vitality. Fleshy to follow. The useless Elise finds a way back in. The blast cone out. Fiesta takes the kill.
Nipples of a man no more. He's actually so useful this game. He's actually finding some of these crucial stuff, but it's on the back of Knock-Knocko, who is just a demon in this game too. 2 solo kills every single team fight. He is the man that steps up and makes sure that Yike cannot get the smite off. He W's him out of the Baron pit, puts him in GA, and denies.
Fleshy still isn't Elise, so we'll go up here, drop down on the minion, and try to walk his way around this one.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, well, I don't. Oh, it's Sonya's. Okay, good. I thought that was a Seeker, so I was like, brother, you're dead if you stopwatch, but it's fine. Wants to get some value out of it.
I mean, it was bold of us to assume that we would see a Baron into a clean setup before someone dying.
That was bold of us.
Yeah, I mean, we should.
That's our mistake, audience. That's on our bad. We've seen enough to understand what kind of game this is.
I claim full responsibility for that player.
Full responsibility. Yeah. That's on us.
Now look at Casey. Knock walking up. He's alone still.
Ooh, lockup is there to knock, but he just jumps back into Busio. Coling running down to stop anyone else from engaging. Yehu does a lot of damage, but he's just popped the actualizer. Now he's not going to have that cooldown if the fight continues. And Knock just keeps walking.
Weaves out of the engage and then just manages to kill Bruce without getting CC'd. So super well played by Karza. Great display of mechanics. Oh, look at this.
Uh-oh.
He still doesn't have TP though.
He's waiting. He's waiting.
Does he know?
Last pop
Does he know?
Second. Goes into the mid lane. No, they're trying to make the play happen. Instantaneous sticks odds. Comes in from Karza. He gets a lot of damage down to the Coling, but it's not enough. Meanwhile, 1v1. Yehu versus Knock.
Okay, he's cheating.
But the Realm Warp takes him out. He opted in, he queued up for a game of 2x KO and immediately alt F forward. And you gotta, sometimes that's how you gotta get around the loss, I guess. Fleshy, still living for far longer than expected. The Root connects well, Fleshy. He doesn't land on the trap. Fleshy did misplay the trap.
He dodged the trap. Dog.
Getting damaged. Knock threatening on the side. Lince is jumping in for some reason. Will lose a lot of HP. That is going to make it a lot harder for Vitality to get control of this. Nice little stun over the wall. Okay, Casey have really forced Vitality back and are taking a lot of space here, despite Midway being initially relatively even. A lot of gold going to get deleted.
Ooh, Lince is W here though. Yeah, he might take big damage.
Ball wave unanswered. Excellent equalizer to zone the team away. Cliff still standing on the front line.
Look at the traps.
90 caliber net to get away. Lenses to make it over the wall. Hoping to steal the objective, but the Cloud Drake goes down their favor. Busio gets the rest of the team peeled away. Realm War forward into the entire lineup. Yike going over the wall. KC have Kalist untouched, raining down damage. Lenses tries to bring it back. Sent into the GA, and down he will go. Only the support left standing. A recall, the only hope for respite from Fleshy, as Casey hold on to the Drake and dominate the fight.
I mean, it's a nice attempt by Vitality, but you see how important it is to be first at the objective. Either you're the team walking into all those Caitlyn traps, or you're the team walking into the EMEA wall with all those slows and stuns. You need to be first at the objective, and this time it's Casey, and they pick up the Dragon, they pick up the inhibitor, and they will definitely pick up this Nexus.
That they will. Casey finally find the team fight they were looking for, and they instantaneously end the game 2-0 here in Paris.
Well, it was the scenic route, but they got there in the end. I really gotta give kudos to Casey. After that game one was a fantastic stomp. This game two, a little bit messy, a little bit rough around the edges. But when crunch time came, they held together as a 5-man unit, and they actually outplayed Vitality in the team fights.
That they did. Impressive stuff from them in front of their home crowd, keeping that momentum going. MSI, a struggle. EWC looking good here in week one against Vitality at the very least. Looking strong as well. And of course, for your Kia player of the series, Kana, Yike, or Busio, all good options. One more bow. One more bow.
Happy faces on the team of KC.
There's some organizing happening. They're getting a photo with the fans behind them. That photo's gonna go hard. Quick fin turn.